Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to Yoga Shalom at Home. I'm Rib Cantor Lisa Levine. It's great to be together again today after a little bit of a break, but I'm excited to share this practice with you today. This past Shabbat, we celebrated the holiday of Tu B'Av, which is essentially the modern version of a Jewish Valentine's Day. After Tisha B'Av, a day of mourning when the temples were destroyed, Tu B'Av has emerged as a day of love and renewal for life. Today's theme carries the thread of love onto our mats or to your chair, whatever is available to you today. So as we get settled in, people are still coming in. Just take a moment to connect down into the sits bones in your chair or the mat. Connect down into the heart center, so maybe make a little bit of a heat in the hands and bring that heat right to the heart center. Love begins deep within ourselves, spreads outward like a stone tossed into the middle of a very calm lake. The ripples of love spread outward to those around us, to our community, to our country, and to the world. They unfold and encompass every living thing and the energy of the universe, and perhaps even include that which is beyond the universe, the source of love, AHAVA. The very breath-filled word, AHAVA. The practice of yoga consists of 8 limbs: the yamas, how we walk through the world; the niyamas, how we care for ourselves; the asana, or the poses we'll do today; our pranayama, which we're going to begin our practice with in a moment; and 4 levels of meditation, which ends with a state of oneness, samadhi, also known as nirvana. When I think of love, I think of one of the yamas, Ahimsa, do no harm. Love your neighbor as yourself. Ve'ahavta l're'echa kamocha. Not always so easy. So as we flow through this practice today, just keep in mind the theme of AHAVA. How can we be kinder to ourselves? How do we message love to ourselves every day? How do we carry and let go of negative feelings towards those who challenge us? How do we show love for our neighbors and our community, our planet, our God? Take a moment, close the eyes, settle into the mat, and just check in with yourself. How are you doing? Attach this string to the keter, to the crown, to the source of love. Just for a moment, allow this ahava, this love to flow down into the heart center, into the belly, into the sits bones, to Yesod, into the center of the kishkis, of strength, all the way down into the feet, connecting strongly with Shekhinah. This circle that leads all the way back up to the keter. Feel this energy of Ahava, Shafa, energetic energy begin to flow through. Imagine that light as Ahava, love. Allow it to wash away anything.
Point, 15 minutes.
Okay, thank you. Allow that to wash away any feelings of negativity, self-doubt, any way that you're not loving yourself today. AHAVA, great love. And today we're going to begin with a Yud-He Vav-He breath meditation. I haven't done this in a long time, but I'd like us to imagine our bodies as the name of God. So the head is the Yud. Maybe just nod your head a little bit and detach the Yud a little bit. Allow it to just float. And the arms, allow the arms to relax as the He of Yud-He, Vav-He. And the spine as the Vav, connecting all the way from the heart, all the way down to the pelvis, all the way down to the hip bones, which then become the and the second He, AHAVA. If I turn my screen a little bit, you can see this Yud-He Vav-He image, which is representative of the name of God. Close the eyes for a moment. Inhale through the nostrils and send that awareness into the Yud. And as you exhale, allow the breath to join the energy of Yah, of God, every living thing. Inhale now and imagine that breath coming into the He of the arms, all the way down to the fingertips. Energizing the love all the way down into the fingertips. And then as you exhale, lift the heart. Imagine that love joining the energy of the planet. Everything is love. Inhale now and imagine that AHAVA, that breath, coming from the source of love into the spine, the Vav. Of Yud-He Vav-He, all the way up to the top of the neck. And then as you exhale, allow that breath, that neshima, to release that love into the world. Inhale now and imagine that breath going all the way down the legs and into the feet of the final He, Yud-He Vav-He. And as we imagine our body is the name of God, Yah, the eternal, the source, whatever you imagine the higher power to be. Imagine that you are created in that image of the oneness of Yah and the love. Now inhale again into the Yud. Now exhale through the He of the arms and release the arms down. Relax the shoulders. Inhale into the Vav, expanding the spine, allowing that love, that AHAVA, to lengthen the spine like a slinky, creating space. And then as you exhale, imagine that breath going out through the feet, the He of the legs. One more time, inhale in, all the way to the Keter, to the crown at the top of the head. Exhale through the arms of the He and relax the shoulders away from the ears. Inhale into the spine. Allow that breath to lengthen. Create space in the spine, lifting from the Keter. And once again, release the breath now through the legs and then allow that breath to release down into the mother, into earth, feeling the love all the way from the top of the head, tips of the toes, and bring the hands again into heart center, imagining that love as the image of everyone here, everything in the planet. And I believe when we do that, we can see others in the image of Yah. Makes it easier for us to maybe deal with some of the things that are less comfortable for us to deal with, some of the people that are less comfortable. Every breath, we imagine that we're connected. So I moved back to my mat, but you can stay in the chair and do whatever you need for yourself today. It's all about self-love, AHAVA. So let's bring hands to the tops of the knees. If you want to do a mudra, please do so. Inhale, open the heart. Let's look up and allow that love to just flow into that center. Exhale, let's bring the shoulders forward, gaze at the belly button, and gaze in at what we need for ourselves today. Inhale, roll the shoulders back. We're going to start nice and easy today and build it up. Exhale, roll the shoulders forward, and then grab the knees and sort of rock back. Exaggerate this so you're really feeling this stretch in the spine. And that space we created should make it easier. Opening, rolling the shoulders back one more time, and then exhaling. Let's add the arms up. Inhale, bring that love, that AHAVA into the arms, and then bring the fingertips behind as you exhale. Inhale, arms all the way up. Gather the love into the palms, and then bring that all the way down to the earth. Stretch out that right hip. Inhale, arms all the way up. And then rock back a little bit more, opening the heart as you exhale. Nice and slow. Inhale all the way up. And all the way forward as you exhale. I need to get a sip of water. Thank you. Inhale up, arms all the way up. And let's do a gentle side bend. And look up under that lifted arm as you exhale. Good. Inhale all the way up. Gather that love, the AHAVA. And all the way over to the other side. As you exhale, look up under that arm. Just give a nice twist. You should feel it releasing. Both arms up. One more time over, and both arms stay up. This creates a little bit more strength in the core. And inhale up. And over to the other side as you exhale. Inhale up like you're gathering love in your hands. And then let's do a nice twist behind. Use your drishti or your gaze to bring your head around a little more as you exhale. Ring out the organs. Inhale up, gather AHAVA, the energy of love. And then to the other side, use the drishti. And I like to torque back a little tiny bit for the spine, but be very careful with this. Arms up, gather and twist. Gather gently, loving, and exhale, and behind. I love this heart opening. Inhale. Let's circle the arms, and one more time, bring the fingertips behind, lean back, and give the heart. Crack it open. Let go of anything that might be niggling at you as you exhale. Inhale, gather that AHAVA, that love, all the way down to the Shekhinah, to the Mother, giving a little Moda Ani, gratitude for everything, for being back together today, because I missed you all so much. Okay, so let's move on. And if you'd like to switch which foot is in front, if you're in Sukhasana, please do so. So let's gather some of that AHAVA in with our circling. I'd like to start with the neck, because my neck has been really stiff. Too many cars, planes, trains. Just start with small circles and draw a circle of loving energy above the head, like a laser point all the way to the outermost stars. I love all those images that are coming back from the new telescope. The James Webb telescope, it just is so awe-inspiring. And it reminds me of how far out our awareness has to go to encompass all the love in the universe. And the other way, just go the other direction. And now look to the left and look to the right. So releasing the neck in another way. And lift the heart center. So don't allow your spine to drop. I did that for a moment. I want to remind you to just keep that AHAVA that we did with that breath, filling the spine as you just gently shift your vision from right to left. Good. Come to center and let's add the hips. Start warming up the lower spine. Inhale as you exhale, go one direction. Lead with the heart. Inhale all the way back, and you can actually feel the spine opening up the hip girdle as you do that. Just be nice and gentle, because when we add the arms, that's going to be pretty intense. So go in one direction, and let's feel the energy of love gathering all around us. We're going to begin to create this force field of love that's going to protect us as we walk through our day, walk through our week. And one more time, stop on the top and go the other direction as we gather that energy of AHAVA all the way up and around. I love the so many circles in Kabbalah. Inhale, gather the energy of every living thing, and then all the way forward as you release that hip. Once again, the gratitude to Shekhinah. Inhale and release. Well, that went so quickly. I want to keep going, but we're going to stand. Always being mindful of how you're moving today, because I've been away, been walking a lot, but my yoga practice has been minimal. Lots of stretching, but not a lot of asana. So let's bring our legs wide. And we're going to start as we do. Inhale, exhale, extend the spine, elongated. Inhale, exhale, let's just bend the knees. What a gift. And come up. Inhale, exhale. This time, let's bring the arms out into Devyasana, the goddess. Praising the goddess, the love goddess, Devi. Inhale, exhale, send that love out into the world beyond that which we know, perhaps taking our awareness to that which we don't know. Inhale, exhale, open the arms, bend the knees, open the heart to that love and energy of Ya. Inhale, exhale, send that out in the superstar nova. Good. Bring the hands into the hip creases. And as you inhale, extend the Keter, the crown of the head forward, all the way down. Don't roll the spine, just extend and hinge forward. Finally, bring the hands down to the ground. If you're in a chair, you do exactly the same thing. And then finally, let the head drop and just shake it back and forth. Release the shoulders and allow gravity then to hinge you down just a little bit more. If you can come all the way down and you like to bring your elbows down or use a block, it's always good to just release the hips, letting go, letting God. Yud Hey Vav Hey AHAVA. Inhale and slowly begin to hinge up, extending the Keter to the opposite wall, and then slowly use your base and your legs to bring the spine up. Once again, inhale, exhale, bend the knees, open the arms, Dadi Asana, praise Ya. Inhale, exhale, extend that AHAVA out. Perhaps to somebody that needs it beyond where we are right now. And drop the arms. Stand in Tadasana for just a moment and feel the Yud, the Hey, the Vav, and the Hey. Lift the heart, release the shoulders. Feel the embodiment of AHAVA. Oh, I love it. Good. We're going to go straight into, I don't know why that's coming up, but it's okay. Into a sun salutation. This is our call to action, to love in the world. The power of love. How do we show love? How do we bring it? How do we extend it? Let's start with the chant. La, 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 feel the energy. La 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 AHAVA. La 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 Inhale, arms up, swan dive down, fingertips to the mat. If you're in a chair, do this without standing. Inhale, flat back, half forward fold. Exhale, hands down to the mat. Inhale, right foot back and then left foot back. Exhale as you extend the heels into the mat, downward facing dog. Nice and slow today and gentle. If you need to drop your knees, please do so. Or drop the hips down as you inhale. Exhale all the way down, Chaturanga, little baby cobra, into Bhujangasana. Inhale, exhale, push back into downward facing dog. Inhale and just walk the feet to the hands. Nothing fancy today. Inhale all the way up, reverse swan dive, and hands into namaste. Inhale. All the way down, fingertips to the mat. Exhale. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, hands down to the mat. Inhale, left foot back and right foot. And as you exhale, press the heels into the mat. Cup the hands so that you take that pressure off of the wrists. Inhale, exhale, drop the hips. Inhale, exhale, chaturanga right into baby cobra, bhujangasana, or maybe a little bit bigger cobra. Inhale, exhale, push back into downward facing dog. Nice and easy today. Inhale, and as you exhale, just walk the feet to the hands. Inhale, all the way up, hands press together, and feel the energy of that AHAVA, that love, come right into the heart center as we end with the chant once again. Hands down to the sides, once again imagining Yud, Hey, Vav, and the legs is Hey, Shalom, Shalom, Om, everything that was, everything that is, everything that shall be is love. And release right into a blessing for ourselves today. So bring feet hip distance apart, which is about like this, not too far. I have really tiny feet. So for me, if I go too far apart, my feet aren't right under my hips, and I want them to be right under the hips. So my knees, when I go down into Utkatasana, will be in the right place. You don't want to let them splay out or come in too far. Inhale, and as you open the heart center, bring a blessing into the heart, a blessing of love. What do you need for yourself today? What is a blessing you can give yourself? Maybe a message of love. Inhale, exhale it, sit right back down into a chair. And if you're able to, bring your hands out and bring that blessing right into your hands so that you can imagine it, you can touch it, you can feel it. And breathe. Love. I am beautiful. I am great just the way I am. Inhale and step into the feet, nice and strong, and then just release. Stepping back into chair pose. Now we're going to do the opposite. We're going to push something away. Has there been a message you've been giving yourself? I do this all the time. I find myself giving myself negative messages. So think about something you've said that's negative about yourself or someone else, and let's push that away. We don't need that. Inhale, exhale, sit right back down into the chair and just push it away. Yeah, push it out. That way when you imagine, when you hear yourself saying those words, you just go push it away. Embodiment, AHAVA. And breathe. Inhale, exhale. This time bring the hands down to the earth. Release the spine. If you have back issues, you always want to support. You don't want to come all the way down into forward fold. If it's available to you, just grab your toes, pull down, release the backs of the legs, and breathe. Feel that circle of love from the toes all the way up the legs, into the heart center and down the arms as you breathe. And step into the feet, hinge up, and release. Once again, hands to the sides into mountain pose. We come back to the Yud, the Hey, the Vav, and the Hey, the image of the love. and release. Let's go into a listening triangle pose. Sometimes it really does take some intense listening to discover what we need for ourselves. And so many times we just ignore what we're telling ourselves. So let's step to the side with the toes to the wall and left toes in 45-degree. And then swivel that hip open. Drop the shoulders, exhale. Inhale, reach way over that standing leg, and then come into triangle, Trikonasana, gazing at the thumbnail, bringing the hand down. If you want to stay here, absolutely fine. If you want to come here, fine, or all the way down, and open the heart center and listen. Good. Inhale, exhale, bring the back hand to the back thigh, bring the right arm over, and exhale. Inhale, reach way over, come down. And once again, looking up or down at the toe, whatever is available to you. Just open the heart, and if you're in a chair, you can just do the arms. And come up and go to the other side. Toes to the wall, right toes in. Swivel that hip open. Inhale, exhale. Arms down away from the ears. Stretch way out over that standing leg. Scooching it out a little bit more, and then gaze up your thumbnail and breathe and listen. Inhale, exhale, bring the hand to the back thigh. Bring that arm over. Release, open the heart and listen. Inhale, exhale, all the way back down. Stretch that arm up. Stretch the arm down. Strengthen the legs and bring that love right into the heart center. And breathe. And come back. Bring toes together, hands on the heart. Close the eyes. Inhale. Exhale. Hum M. One more. Inhale. Straight back into hip distance, hands down to the sides, heart lifted, Tadasana, mountain pose, standing at the mountain. Adonai, Sifatai, Tiftach, Yud Hey, Vav Hey. Feel the love coming down all the way from the top of the head all the way down to the feet into the earth. And imagine that your feet are connected to the desert in Sinai, all the way back to your ancestors. That feeling of revelation and love that's taken us all the way to this day. And imagine someone who's given you so much love. A spirit who may have departed this iteration, this life, coming into your feet and your legs, and their spirit coming into your spine, down into your arms, your hands, into the neck, and all the way into the mind. And allow the love of their spirit to embrace you and hold you, suspend you and nurture. Inhale up Hands all the way up. Clasp the hands together with 4 fingers together. Let's do a nice swaying palm and bring that spirit's love right into the whole right side of the body. Look up under that arm. Inhale, stretch all the way up. Gather the spirits around you, in you, through you. Feel that love. I can't help but smile. I do feel the love. Inhale, and let's come up on the toes just for a moment. Balance, stretch, 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 and release. Release the arms behind. Clasp the arms. If you can do a namaste behind, do that. I'm not flexible enough to do it. I have a bad hand. But I'm just going to clasp my arms and bring my palms together and then open the heart center. Inhale, and then exhale and release the hips into hallelujah arms. Hallelujah. And we're going to just extend that force field of love as we normally do all around us and just create that force field. Imagine of the spirits that you treasure supporting you, surrounding you, and protecting you all the way around. This force field will be with you for as long as you need it. Just release the hips. Release the arms down. Feel the love. Imagine the force field, strong and protective. Release. Let's come back down to the mat for a moment. A little bit of a humbling position on our mats as we express our appreciation for all the love that we've received in our lives and sending some love out to the world as well. So just release your tail. You can't really see. Let me take this off. Okay. Moda ani, I'm grateful. Just release the tail back and forth a little bit. Maybe some circles. My back is a little bit stressed right now, just a little bit tight. Let's bring us into tabletop. Inhale and tip the tail up and look up. Release the spine. Inhale, and as you exhale, push through the shoulders and gazing down at the navel. A couple times on your own, just feel the release of the spine. If you're seated, you're going to just do the seated cat and cow that we did at the beginning. At your own pace, take it nice and easy and slow, and then meet me back at tabletop. First, we're going to extend our right hand forward and press the left foot back and lift. Extend that moda ani, that gratitude for love, out to everyone who's brought that love to us. Good. And then drop that hand and sit back into child's pose. Extend the arms forward. Rest the third eye onto the mat. Or stack your hands if that's more available to you. Inhale, exhale, and relax down into that beautiful child's pose. Balasana. I could just stay here forever, but let's do the other side. Come back onto tabletop. Extend the left hand forward. Press the right heel behind you. And lift. And feel the presence of Shakti, AHAVA. And breathe. Inhale, exhale, and bring a sense of gratitude and blessing into the heart center as you melt down into child's pose. Bring something that you're grateful for to the heart and allow it to extend all the way down to the toes. Inhale, exhale. Come back to tabletop, and I'm feeling the need to stretch a little bit. So let's lift the right leg up and then draw the knee forward right into pigeon pose. And open the heart. Good. Inhale, exhale, and then draw that knee back. And let's extend the left leg back. Bring that knee forward and into pigeon pose. Open the heart. Nice and easy. Try not to let the hip go down, but draw it forward so you really feel the opening in the hip. If it's too much, then let up a little bit. And breathe. And bring that knee back. Once again, down into child's pose. Extending the arms forward. Allow the knees to fluff open a little bit. Back up into tabletop. Press into downward facing dog. Last time, walk your dog. So right foot down, then left foot down. Inhale, exhale. Drop the hips. And one last chaturanga all the way down. And rest the cheek on your hands. And just allow the energy of Shakina to come into the front side of the body. Inhale and release. Good. Push back. Cross the feet. Come right on to your tushy. If you've got a bolster that you want to use or a blanket, always good. All right, let's strengthen ourselves for a moment. I'm going to start with a nice easy boat pose, then we'll go down into bridge, half bridge. So feet are hip distance apart again, and if you just want to stay here, inhale, exhale, and lift the heart. If it's available, just rock up onto the sits bones. Tuck the belly button into the spine. Inhale, exhale, extend the legs forward. You can keep your hands under the knees or release and breathe. I love how my toenails match the mat. That's some AHAVA there. That's love. And come back. Good. Bring the soles of the feet together. Knees are out to the side. Inhale up and all the way forward. Release the spine, release the back. You want to gently bring your elbows onto the knees, just gently stretching out. Inhale, exhale, legs are straight forward. Inhale up and all the way forward. Inhale, exhale, release all the way back down. Feet are under the hips, nice and gentle. Inhale, exhale, push through. And lift the hips, open the heart, feel the love. AHAVA. And breathe. If you've got hip issues, take it nice and easy on this. Come down. Inhale, exhale, go up one more time. And perhaps draw the shoulders together a little bit more so you're getting a little bit more heart opening. And breathe. And slowly, slowly, slowly come down. Gather the knees into the chest. Rock from side to side. Extend the right leg out as you inhale and exhale, draw the left knee in. Inhale, draw the right knee in as you extend the left leg out. And don't let it touch the ground, so use this as a core strengthener. Sometimes we need lots of strength to get through some of those difficult relationships where love eludes us, but we can do it. Inhale, exhale. Just keep thinking of becoming the bridge to peace, using the love to create peace in the world. That's sort of what has been my role in the world, and I hope that these practices continue to allow me to do that. Good. Now, hug both knees to your chest very, very tightly. Inhale and exhale. Drop the feet down, soles together, and knees are wide. Inhale, exhale. Draw the arms above the head. Supta Baddha Konasana, Supine Butterfly. Feet flat on the floor. Hands down to the sides. Inhale and release. Let that heat go out of through the mouth or through the nostrils. As we spend a moment in memory, certainly this moment of memory allows us to bring the love of those who have passed into our hearts, our minds, our spirits. And if you have a name that you'd like to call for either a yahrzeit or someone who has passed recently, please call that name to yourself or out loud. Just start windshield wiping the knees back and forth, and we'll do some stretches to release some of this grief. It's holding a lot of the grief in the hip area, so let's just release the hips. Just windshield back and forth, nice and easy. Extend the right foot to the ceiling, pressing the sole of the foot in, grab behind the knee, and then rotate that foot. As you inhale and point, allow any grief that you might be holding in the right hip to release. And flex, inhale, and then point, and allow that to release. And then inhale and drop the right ankle onto the left knee and pull back and release that right hip, and then just start rocking side to side. Nice and easy. You're going to feel the hip release. Any grief that you might be feeling, allow that to go. And then inhale, and as you exhale, just bring the right sole down onto the ground. Extend the arms out and look to the right. This is kind of a combo hip opener spine stretch. opening the heart, allowing all that love to wash through. Inhale, exhale, come back up and bring both feet down to the mat. Good. Inhale, press the left foot into the ceiling, grab behind and begin to rotate the foot to the left, right. Inhale, flex the foot, and as you exhale, point. Allow anything you don't need to just release and join the flow of the river. Inhale and exhale lightly. Inhale, flex, and drop that left ankle under the right knee. Pull back. Maybe thread the needle and pull back a little bit as you inhale. And then rock a little bit from side to side. Just release that hip. Ooh, my left hip is tight. Inhale and drop the left foot onto the floor. Open the arms to a T and look to the left. Wow, what a difference on one side and the other. And breathe and let it go. Send the breath to that tight area. Come back up, both feet on the mat, and extend them down. And bring the hands down beside you. Imagine the Yud Hey Vav Hey embodiment once again in a restful place, in a restful, peaceful position as we spend a few moments in Shavasana. Allow the body to release the practice. Imagine that you're sinking down into a very warm cocoon. And the head, the Yud, arms, the Hey, spine, the Vav, and the legs of the Hey becomes one with the universe, one with the source, sinking down into this organic cocoon of protection, of peace, of love, like a lava lamp of love. Allow the arms to become heavy, the legs are heavy. Sounds of nature surrounding as a warm blanket is being drawn up over the feet. This protection of Shekhinah over the legs and the hips, arms, belly, chest, all the way being tucked up under the chin. Imagine this happy place, a space where love is all there is. It's white cocoon of love, pure and blessed. And imagine that love extending from the top of the head all the way down into the face. Release the jaw, the throat, the neck. That love melts down into the shoulders, no tension. And that love light all the way down into the fingers, the hands, remembering the thumbs. Oh, AHAVA, the light of love coming into the heart center. saying a blessing for the heart for pumping love all the way down into the feet. Imagining that love coursing down through the legs, into the knees and shins, ankles, remembering the feet, giving the love to our feet, for bringing us to our mat today. And that love to our hands for doing love in the world. To our hearts, praying that they will remain open. Wiggling fingers, wiggling toes, gathering the knees into the chest, massage side to side just for a moment, and then roll onto the right side, making a pillow of the arms. And when you feel ready, just push yourself up. How's everyone feeling? It was pretty intense. So let's end our practice today, as we always do, with a moment of healing. I certainly can use all the love that we've gathered today to send out healing to those in need. And if you have someone that you would like to remember for healing, please do so now. Inhale, open the arms, exhale, and send that healing out into the world. Inhale, arms, hands press together, press, press, press. And exhale, hands all the way down. Inhale, arms open. That healing and love. Exhale, sending love out to all who are in need of healing. As we exhale, inhale, palms together, hands all the way down. Fingertips to the third eye. Bring the hands to heart center. Thank you for spending this hour of healing and love, AHAVA, with me, Ahimsa. As we walk through the world, our mission is to do no harm, to bring healing to those in need, and to make peace. Love is at the center. I wish you a day of peace, of joy, of love, of self-love, of light. Namaste.
Please, yeah, heal us all.
And I'm going to give everybody a blessing.
May
Kalamba.
we find healing May we find wholeness. May we find peace.
See you next week.
Namaste.
Namaste.